All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Me and Him podcast, episode 67. This is me in all my natural glory, Taryn.
I'm Rain.
And I'm Savoy.
I said that because I'm literally in my sweats. I have no makeup on. And it's cold outside.
This was Taryn's chill day.
And it's been raining.
Oh,
and
my
I
God.
am exhausted.
I was in that bitch.
I don't know what's been going on the last couple weeks, but
The torrential
I'm tired every day. No, nobody?
Torrential downpour. I was in.
It's been a trying few weeks.
Some of my coworkers said the same thing. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's
I don't
just-
know what it is. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'm at my desk like, oh shit, wake up.
We're already in the dog days of fall, if that's the thing. That's what I feel like we're in. Like everybody's just waiting to get past Thanksgiving and then look forward to the New Year. So you're just kind of
Yeah.
trudging
Man,
along until then.
I cannot believe next week is November.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah, October
October
flew by.
kind of flew by real quick.
September flew by.
This
August
September.
flew by.
Sunday
July flew
is
by.
Halloween. That's October 31st,
I'm
y'all,
gl-
which means Monday is November 1st.
November
That's
1st.
nuts.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that Halloween's on the Sunday where I'm off because I don't want to be delivering shit decorations scaring the shit out of me. Delivering
Oh my
houses.
God, that would be so
I don't want
great.
that
You
every
got-
like that one guy. I remember showing that
trying
one
to
video.
get home, trying not to hit
Yeah, he
showing.
tried to get some candy. That thing jumped and he fucking dude flew
Yeah.
back. Yeah, I don't want that.
Let's say if you ever have to work on a holiday, if you have to work on Halloween next year, you got to put the GoPro on so we can see.
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
so sick.
Well, if it is tomorrow, if it's next year, it's a Monday. Well, hold on. Thinking a year ahead. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be hopefully doing something above that than the driver. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I put a GoPro on. I'll do that. That's pretty fun.
I'd like to see that
That's
in all its
You
glory.
should
or get the one that
go with us to take me at trick or treating.
do the two. Have the one and then one facing me, the face cam. So you
Oh my God, right? That'd be
see
so
the
sick.
fear.
See this little
Like,
bitch ass scream like a girl.
like Blair Witch.
All close to
I
the nose.
wish.
Sorry.
Well,
It's not
that's like
bubble.
Vegas
deliver.
with the Child's Play thing. I wish we would have had all the angles instead of just heard Taylor in the background scream.
Oh, scream.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shit was so great though.
I should have followed. Chucky the whole time.
Yeah, but she would have known and she wouldn't have gotten scared. Like she
Oh.
would have known he was standing right next to her and she just would have never turned around. So
Yeah.
That
it was
great.
cool,
That was
whatever.
cool.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
If y'all don't, did we put that in?
Yeah.
Yes.
You put it
Oh,
in.
okay.
You put
It's
it
at
in.
the very end.
Yeah.
And I think I even write like wait for it or
Yeah,
something
you did.
like
You wrote
that.
wait for it. I remember that.
Okay. Well, yeah, check out, what episode was it?
It wasn't an episode, it was a bonus video.
It was a bonus video.
It's
us
an
in Vegas.
IGTV
Yeah.
video.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's on
got
the-
you.
It's on all of our social medias.
I think so. If
Okay.
not,
It's on
it's
the Me and
definitely
Them.
on the Me and Him podcast.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's on ours. It's on mine. I know it's on mine. So
Well, I'm working on putting the podcast on Facebook. I just keep forgetting to go in there and get the RSS feed.
I don't know how to.
Link,
Yeah, I don't
so-
know what that are. I was like,
It's just a URL link.
yeah,
so
but I'm
it's
like,
one-
which
Yeah.
URL link?
Well, it's one. Yeah, you have to get in there.
Yeah.
But anyways, anything else happen besides torrential downpours?
Atmospheric river.
That's what they're calling it.
What the fuck? The thing has a name. It's called rain, bitch.
Yeah, the storm up north.
And to you, Savoy, for the weather.
Oh yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, so it's an
Breaking news.
It's called an atmospheric river, and
Oh my
apparently
God.
it sounds like what it is. It's just a bunch of water. being
Water
carried.
in the air.
Yeah,
In
and
the
when it hits land, the clouds just let everything go, and it's categorized like hurricanes. So the one up north where you saw with like the 40-mile-an-hour winds that
Mm-hmm.
blown over that trailer, they say it's between a 4 and a 5.
Dude, it was just wet, not
So yes,
cold, no
look up
wind.
atmospheric river.
It's from that hurricane that's going through Mexico.
Yeah. It was just wet, not cold, no wind. I was in a tank top because it was hot.
Well, because you were running around.
Well, no, even and then when the wind started picking up in San Fernando where I was like, okay, now it's getting cold. Put my sweater
Now I
on.
need my jacket.
Put my sweater on. She's great. Oh, and I had the shitty van with no handle. Oh, I was so mad. He called me. He gave me heads up though in the morning. I thought he was gonna call me like, "All right, you got the day off." I was like, "Nah." I was like,
He was hoping.
"Hey, I was hoping." He was like, "Hey, man, we only got one van left and it's 15." I'm like, "What's wrong with 15? Doesn't have a handle in the inside for you to open the sliding door." I was like,
So you had to open it from the outside.
"Yeah," or I have to go through walk around. And I usually put all my small packages in the in the front seat and just grab and go.
Yeah.
But with the bigger box, I can't do that.
Right.
So I was annoyed. I was like confusing myself. I was like, "That's not the right one. I gotta go back here and then go back." It was
That ain't logical.
that now. And then he was like, "Yes." Oh, and I don't want to put out this thing that we're not supposed to do because I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it on camera. Some drivers do it. I did it for maybe 3 stops. And I'm like, this feels weird. I shut the door.
Oh,
Oh, like have it open?
Yeah.
Oh, no way in hell. I would leave that
No,
open.
because a lot of I've seen it where they just go to your neighborhoods. And they're not driving that fast, but I was like,
Yeah, nah.
that's a good. And then plus it was raining too, and I was like, this shit's gonna get wet. I'm gonna slip and
Yeah.
die and kill myself. I don't know. It was a thing, and I tried it for 2 stops. I'm like, I'm annoyed, so I shut it. I couldn't
like
do
I'm
it.
not doing this.
Couldn't do it all day.
Did you see that video or that? I think it was a video. Somebody posted a video of some chick getting out of the back of an Amazon driver's van.
No, I didn't see
Yeah,
that
I
either.
saw it today
Was
actually.
she getting dressed or what's going on?
No, I mean
She
she
just,
was
like-
in like this baby doll dress. I don't know if you guys remember what those were. And she's just
Yeah.
walking out of the van. Like there's no picture of the driver or anything. I was just like, what the fuck? And then there's a bunch of comments on there, and I was like,
Maybe-
oh my god, somebody's in trouble. But you can't see the number on the van or anything like that. So
Well,
Maybe she was the package.
that's
Maybe she was the driver and was like, "Oh, I got something for your ass. Jump in the back real quick, flim flam. Skip pat pat." Came out. Dun dun.
done. No, nothing. No.
I gotta get closer to the house so you can see. Dun dun.
I was just like, I'm only seeing this. I don't know what's going on, so I can't say
That was
anything.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I was like,
No,
all
I didn't see
right, okay, y'all will see it tomorrow. Now that I said it,
I know, right? It'll
hope
be the
I see
first
it,
thing that
'cause I
comes
want-
up. Like, what? See, this is what she.
'Cause
Yeah.
I showed the
I'm
other
sure you
video
can look it
where
up.
the one guy was like a quick TikTok where he goes, "Oh, I'm done by 2, 3 o'clock. Hey man, you should go help another driver." Other guy-
Yeah. Oh, see, you can never be like that.
Yeah.
You get done early, you gotta assume some more shit is coming.
So you gotta call, or they're gonna call you.
Yeah.
'Cause they know you're done.
they're gonna
Yeah.
get to the thing, like, oh, this person's done. You can go help this person. Son of a-
Well, you only help in like maybe one, maybe two, depending if it's really really bad. Like my Saturday was really bad. Like I thought this dude died.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
only
told me
gonna
that.
be worse.
Yeah, no, he had a massive migraine headache that got really bad for him. And literally, because I went to the van and I'm like, he's not in there, and he literally on the floor in a fetal position, like
Aw.
moaning. And I was, and I had to slap him to wake him up. I'm like, bro, I thought he like passed out. It's like, you okay? He's like, it got worse, and then I took most of his shit. That was. He was only 30 stops in. I'm like, he got 12 totes left. Oh my god.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
But another guy came, but I took majority. He took 3. I was like, only 3? But it was like, I'm going to send you help. I'm like, all right, cool. So
Well, I
he,
thought the dude that you sent
no,
was the
but
help.
he,
No.
no. He said another, and then another guy came and he was like, hey man, I came over from San Fernando to come to La Crescenta. I'm like, yeah, you did. Because I was in La Crescenta doing that. I was like, you came all the way from Polk. I'm
Oh
like,
my
really?
god. Oh my god.
So yeah, Saturday and today was really rough. So everything in my body hurts.
He's
So,
old.
I'm old, man. I got 2 days to recover. Man, 2 days ain't enough sometimes. I need a week.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, as soon as you feel good, you gotta go back to work.
And I have a bunch of athletic tape all over my body.
Did anything else exciting happen? I can't think of anything.
No, other than a good Saturday night at the
I can't believe
spot.
the fucking Astros are going to the fucking World Series
Oh,
again.
again?
This is bullshit.
Man.
Fuck those
I don't want to. I
Guys.
don't want to see that World Series. It
Astros embrace.
starts on Tuesday.
Oh, well, he was.
So when
Yeah,
you
well-
guys hear this, the World Series
We'll be on that
will
night.
we'll be on that
Yeah,
night.
the Houston assholes.
Yeah, the Houston Asterisks,
Fucking damn it.
and
Fucking damn it.
I know, right?
That's how I feel
And the
about
only reason why I'm like if the Dodgers had beaten the Braves, I think they would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
That would have been
my-
a more exciting game.
I just know that Atlanta did all they could to beat LA, and they're gonna go into the World Series and get their boots smoked.
That's gonna suck.
God, I'll be man.
Astros won
There's
what?
no justice in the
Astros
world.
won
And I'm gonna
3
be
years
over
ago?
here, please, please.
They won 2017,
Yeah. Cool,
so
yeah,
it'll
okay.
be 4 years now.
4 years. Okay.
Ain't no
I
justice.
remember,
in
'cause I
the
remember I'm
world.
like, huh, the Astros won. All right, cool, whatever.
Those
Ain't
fucking
no
cheaters.
justice nowhere.
Goddamn cheaters. Anything else?
Wrestling.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel was fire. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I
Riyadh's
mean-
version of WrestleMania, man.
Yeah.
The fucking pyro and the fireworks.
Dude,
and
yeah, man.
that shit's nuts.
I kept that's it, but it's, I was like,
Saudi Arabia
I was
was
like-
paying an arm and a leg for
50
that shit.
mil.
So.
Like, I was like, yeah, $1 million. Fireworks.
Well, did you see the
Man.
posts from the night before?
Yeah.
That like Sasha and everybody putting up, oh, just testing, and I was like, testing?
Yeah, it
that
was.
looks like a whole ass 3
That's-
shows put together.
that shit was popping off out
That
there.
shit was
That's
nuts.
6 figures. What are you guys doing? Wait. And they had like the jet fighters from the military come fly by and
Flying
shit.
over, yeah.
Yeah,
You know that cost a pretty penny.
yeah. So
shit
it
ain't
was really good.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, I enjoyed all of those matches.
I did too.
Actually,
I
the
didn't.
outcomes of well,
Well, wait.
the
which-
match was still better than I thought it was.
Oh,
gonna
Which
be.
one?
yeah.
I mean,
Lashley and Goldberg.
Yeah,
I
Oh.
mean, we knew Goldberg was gonna win,
Yeah.
but he didn't do anything that he said he was gonna do. I have a license to kill. You ain't kill shit.
You kill
Bobby
nobody.
Lashley
You
got
were-
up
you wooed
and was
him. Yeah.
walking out before you got to the back.
Yeah. That hell
I
is.
just want to say we don't want to see Goldberg anymore. Nobody
No.
wants to see Goldberg anymore.
I'm done with old
I'm
birds.
done,
Shit.
yeah.
I don't need to see him
That-
anymore.
That Hell in a Cell match was amazing.
That was a good
That
match.
was a
really
badass match.
goddamn.
Yeah,
They got battles like it was getting bad.
yeah, that was a good.
When he
match.
threw him and he banked off the cage and
Yeah.
onto the
Into the
table, I was
table?
like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god!"
That's the
shit
last
was
thing I
nuts.
saw. I'm like, shit, I gotta go to work.
And then,
I was watching it in the warehouse.
Oh my god.
and then today, I don't know if you saw Raw, but they had a fucking ladder match. That shit was nuts.
Yeah.
So you should definitely watch that.
Yeah,
I
watch
don't
watch
know.
Raw.
Who in the
So, well, because Big E came out and he was
Oh.
like, well, who wants to challenge me for my title? So then Seth came out, and then Rey Mysterio came out,
Oh,
and
God.
then
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens came out, Finn Balor came out, and so they
The
got
six
into
man?
they got into a fight, and then Sonya
Oh.
came out and was like, okay, you guys want a shot at the title, we're gonna make it happen. So we're gonna up the stakes. So it's gonna be a fatal 4-way match,
Ladder match.
but it's a ladder match.
Yep,
Ooh,
that shit was
fire.
nuts.
Yeah.
I'm out. I get it.
It was good.
Yeah,
That was,
it was-
I didn't see.
crazy.
I only saw. I saw the Becky and Bianca segment. I saw that. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all I saw. As in
Yeah.
highlights, but yeah, I didn't.
Right.
You know, I do want to. This whole Charlotte and Becky thing.
Ooh.
Oh, the drama.
Bye, Charlotte. I'm going to AEW.
They're not gonna fire her. They're not gonna let her just walk, because that's exactly where she's gonna go.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna do that. I mean, I wouldn't do that. That's crazy.
I know, but
I wouldn't
She's
I
not
wouldn't
gonna-
put it past them that they would do that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
I don't think they would.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, not yeah.
For
but-
them, if they decided to do that, then obviously the situation,
Was really
not just with Becky, but
was
what else
really
is going
bad.
on with everybody else, because they don't seem to like her, has to be really bad. And they're like, we're better off without you not being here.
yeah.
That if they let her go within the next, like, let's say year.
They're not going to.
Yeah, I mean, I
A
can't
lot of
imagine
us wish they would.
They might
but
bury her for a while. They'll do that.
I think they will.
Yeah,
And she won't
needs-
have a title. She won't have a title run for quite a while.
She needs to lose
Dear
that belt.
Lord, please.
Well, she's gonna lose it. I think. Yeah, I agree with you. She is gonna lose to Sasha Banks. At,
Well-
next pay per view, right? Am I right?
Well, no, because
No,
next
'cause
pay per view is
Survivor.
Survivor
I mean,
Series, so there's no belts changing hands. But they can't fight each other.
Who?
They can fight each other on Raw. Wait,
No,
SmackDown.
Charlotte
Sorry.
because it's
Becky?
champion
SmackDown.
versus champion, so it'd be
For Survivor
Becky
Series?
against Charlotte.
So
At Survivor
Charlotte's gonna
Series.
have to lose that
So
belt
one of
because you
them-
can't trust them
Yeah.
getting in the ring together
Oh
at
no.
this point.
Yeah.
There's
No,
no
they're gonna kill.
fucking
They're
way.
gonna kill each
Yeah,
other.
They will kill each
one of
other.
them has
Somebody's
to
gonna
lose
end up
that
hurt.
belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's
And I
really gonna
think
get
it would
hurt.
be-
And it's gonna be Charlotte.
It's gonna be Charlotte.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh,
Because-
Bianca has the title match next
Next
week.
week.
Next week, yeah, I saw that.
I don't think she's gonna win that.
No, she's not. No, sorry.
So Sasha might win that belt just on
technicality.
the premise of this shit happening.
Yeah.
Or
They tell them.
they could throw Naomi in there.
Huh?
I would love them.
Now
to
would
not
be the time.
trash Naomi.
Now would be
Yeah.
the time to
I
spin
don't know
that.
why they did that sub thing with so. I'm like, what's
It
your
was
That
problem?
was so
it was
dumb.
so
It
dumb.
nothing came to it. I'm like, why all of a sudden you never had beef with her, and all of a sudden I'm like,
Yeah.
man, why?
All she did was say, "Hey, I'm here. I want to wrestle." Well, next week. Okay, next week was my match. I didn't think about you. So it's like you made it personal.
Yeah.
So she had to tell you, look, like I've been here longer than you. I've done better stuff than you. You can't beat me. So give me
And
my match.
I've been a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion. You
Yeah.
haven't done shit.
Right, you ain't done nothing. But had
Make
to leave
matches.
WWE because you lost to Mandy Rose. Like, get out of here. I mean,
Well,
granted,
'cause she had a
storyline,
stalker,
I
but-
mean,
Well, your
but
better your
That's
better
been the
half is
highlight of her career.
your better half is doing way better now.
She might win that fucking title.
I
too.
think she'll beat Raquel. I think they might have a feud for a while.
She's
it's a
gonna
good
beat
match.
Raquel, but it's not gonna be clean, and Raquel is going up main roster.
Yeah. I don't like that. If you're gonna go to the main roster, at least cleanly lose. Don't lose on
She
on some
might.
bullshit. Because then they
But
leave the
then
thread.
again, she's a heel though, so you can't.
True.
I don't know.
Aren't they both? Wait,
Mandy.
Mandy's a heel. Wait. Oh, Raquel.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
Raquel
a
is has been
I
faced
never,
recently.
I've never seen her. as
Because
a-
Dakota kind of turned on
Yeah.
her.
but she
so-
still looks like a heel, in a way.
Well,
yeah, it's-
I know you still got to keep up the bad, macho-ness and all that, but it's like, I don't believe you as a face. But in a fan's perspective, I don't, you don't.
right. Well, I think if she goes to the main roster, she'll be a heel. I can't see them put. Well, I can't say that. Maybe they would put her as a face. Depends on which show she goes to. Because whoever's top champion, like if she goes to SmackDown, it'll be Sasha, or it'll be
Sasha's
Naomi.
or it'd be
or
Charlotte or
Asuka
something like
comes
somebody's gonna
back,
be
or-
heel, so she would have to be face. Ugh, good
She's
luck
not
to her with
believable
that.
to me. She's not believable as a face. To me,
Good luck. Good luck.
Who, Raquel?
yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
Good luck.
Oh my god, I was like, what the heck?
Hamilton, y'all.
I know.
Hamilton.
Fire. Still fire to this
I
day.
never thought I would like that shit. I was like,
I loved
man.
your reaction.
I was like, man, people are going nuts for this. Why? And I was like,
and then I kept talking about it, and he watched it.
and I was like, man, get this nuts. Oh, okay, it's a condo. I can't lie.
So,
Can't lie. It's kind of fire.
Give me this. I love your what you said in the podcast when we were talking about it.
What did I
He
say?
goes, "Hey man, get this shit out of my face. Give me this shit."
Oh,
He
yeah.
said, yeah. I was just like, I love that line. I gotta
Shit,
find
I'm
it
like,
again.
no, give me this.
That was great.
What'd you say, baby?
oh, nothing. I was gonna wait for you guys to finish, but
Oh.
I don't. Y'all know I'm a Giants fan, right?
Yes.
So Tom Brady said, I enjoyed much more the ones I played against Peyton than Eli.
Oh, yeah, good.
And
he beat Eli.
Eli responded, I enjoyed all of our games, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like the only person that could
because
really beat him
you
was
ain't
Eli.
never beat him. But anyways, I digress. Do we want to do this before we get into...
Mm-hmm.
I need one.
While it's still funky, Cole Medina.
Yeah.
But I digress. All right, y'all. So like we always do at this time, before bug check,
Yeah.
bug check.
I'm good. Wait. Yeah, I'm good.
So also a couple episodes ago, if y'all don't know, like we do the shots before we get into our topic.
I'll make sure
There
there's
was-
no matrixing.
There was a bug in Ray's,
And then the next
and then
week.
next week it was a bug in Terrence. It didn't happen in the third week for me though. So
And then
Wasn't
it's
there
just
like a
stuff.
bug back in mine?
Yours was first and that was mine.
no, it
Oh,
wasn't.
okay. Oh, okay.
There was like some like speck or something in yours.
You
on
had
the
like
next one.
peppercorn in yours or some shit like that.
Oh,
You-
it- oh no,
No, that was
the
the
pickleback.
The pickleback.
Yeah.
And I was like, I always hesitant to drink it all
I just-
because it's like little peppercorn. It's like the when
No.
you flush the toilet and a little piece of
Yeah.
poop come back. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, that's like-
Your job is done. Go home.
You're like, what do you want from me?
Man. Oh, we got a
okay.
fighter. So yeah, so take a shot with us. Cheers,
What's up?
Ray. You want to say cheers, America
Sure.
and world.
Oh, universe. Libations, bitch. That's a good healthy amount of alcohol. I usually don't drink that much.
Yeah, it turned out more than what we had planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know why too.
Why?
Well, we will not speak
Oh,
of that
okay,
at
got
this
you.
point.
All right, got you. That's for
Well, you know, I'm
late.
still keeping my declarations of what I said on Saturday.
What'd you say?
Oh, when I buy shots, it's only just for.
Oh
know?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's because like I don't know, man.
I
Let's make this. Is anybody? Does anybody think like? It's not that when I buy people shots or when I include people in having a drink or whatever it is that I think that they owe the favor or have to repay the favor. But if I'm
Right.
consistently doing it, you're either gonna have to turn it down or you're gonna have to.
or
gonna
you
have
gotta buy the next round.
Yeah, like that just seems like common courtesy, especially if y'all are supposed to, if we're
And
supposed
I
to be
don't
friends.
buy
Yeah.
one before I ask whether or not you want one. I always ask first. So you always have the option
To say no?
To be like,
to
nah,
say no.
I'm cool. Yeah, you don't have to explain why I'm broke, so I can't return the favor. You just be like, oh no, I'm good with my drink, and I'll cheers with y'all on mine. And
That or like,
Like, that's
hey,
cool.
I'll get you guys next week. You don't have to get, whatever.
I mean, I don't expect it that
Yeah, I don't
same
either.
night because
Yeah.
that's a lot.
yeah,
But if it's a consistent thing, like,
That's why I don't like it. I'm more inconsistent. Like, if it's not consistent, I'm not. Why should I include you?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
Like,
that's where it's gotten.
Yeah, and I was like, you can't even buy me a fucking beer. And I'm not asking for the most expensive beer. I'm such a fucking bitch of a beer. I'm a beer guy.
Yeah.
And I only like one type of beer there, so.
I mean, I get it. Times are hard for everybody, so if you don't have that's totally fine. But
Yeah.
then that doesn't.
But
mean
then don't say no when we offer you a shot.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it, but maybe next time.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I understand that. I respect you more.
Yeah.
But no, I'll take it.
Or they'd be like, it's fine, man. Don't worry about it. You never know what the response is going to be if you just.
True.
But.
and sometimes I do it just to do it anyways
Yeah.
because I don't want to leave anybody out. And then other times, like,
I mean-
if I notice you're ungrateful or if I notice, like, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not doing that shit again. I just learned my lesson with certain people, I guess the hard way you could say. Or
Care. I mean, it was like, do I really want to go? No, not really. It's not being out of confidence. It's like fine. It's fucked up.
I mean, I guess.
I told her, I said, only I'll buy shots for us and Michelle, and occasionally I said that he started laughing.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
Because I told you the reason why.
so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna.
All right, well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
So there's this thing
do it.
that's called the Great Resignation, which means you're resigning from your job. And
Please tell why.
I didn't I didn't understand why at first. And then like text messages and conversations that people have with their bosses asking them to come in and cover shifts, and like all this stuff started coming to light more and more and more and more. And I was like, now I understand why a lot of this shit is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to kind of talk about this because I also want to talk about like the differences or what would make you resign and like things like that. So basically the Great Resignation is it's basically that people are quitting their jobs in like droves now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's causing mass turnover because people have had time to work from home and start reevaluating their lives and their careers and how they spend their time and what they really want. And the one thing that I have enjoyed, even as I've gotten to see these different generations, is I see how my grandfather worked and worked and worked, whether he liked his job or not. He didn't complain. He brought the money home, whatever. End of story, right?
Right.
And then a few generations later, because I'm not going to go into the other examples I have because they're not really valid, you see a difference in people not just taking jobs because of what the pay is or what, they're taking jobs for certain reasons. They're taking jobs for pay, they're taking jobs for things that provide career growth or just growth within the company in general. I think that companies are also confusing contentment with loyalty. Like, just because your employee is there making money does not mean they are loyal to you. Doesn't mean they're going to stay.
Right.
So it doesn't mean that you get to slack off and just be like, oh yeah, they're just hanging out here working. Like, I just don't think that's good enough. And then a lot of people want to achieve a work-life balance, and making mental health a priority is definitely one of those things. And I don't think working 40 hours a week, 8 to 5, and only getting, 2 days off, one of them, which you still have to go to bed early because you got to work the next day, is enough.
Right.
Yeah, wasn't there like an article saying that they want to cut the work week into 4 days only?
They
4 days.
keep doing that in different places.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and that's what I think they should do. I think they should cut the work week to 4 days, 8-hour days, and pay you for 40 hours.
Yeah,
And if
3
they're
days
not,
off.
if they're not going to do that, then they need to start providing benefits. They need to start providing females with time of the month benefits. They need to start. I am not even joking.
I know you're
because
not.
that shit is fucking brutal sometimes. And you know what? If it's an every month thing, then hey, go to your doctor, give me a note, say why it's it's so bad. Like, whatever,
Right.
whatever you got to do. But as long as they're going to accept it.
You just tell your boss, look, you don't want nobody to die today, right? So just let me have the day off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I have this thing about calling in sick. And I always felt guilty about it. And so for a while, I had to stop thinking of it that way. Like, I always thought, oh, I'm slacking off. Like, well, no, I either need the day for a mental reason, I need the day for a physical reason, I need the day just because I need the fucking day.
Right.
Because there are not enough days, there are not enough hours, there are not enough anything. And I already work 6 days a week. So, like,
And you have all the extracurricular stuff, too.
well, yeah, like a child. Yeah,
Not
that
just
shit's
that,
fucking
and,
rough.
yeah.
And this. And now.
And the other channel,
Yeah.
and then the
like,
karaoke.
Well, people are wondering, like, why isn't the other one taking off? Why isn't this and why isn't that? Because I got so exhausted, so tired. Like, I don't have this. When do I sleep?
right. If you're doing all this stuff, yeah.
While you're working.
When do you get a chance to recharge and to
The best
do it again
time
next
was
day?
when I was on vacation
Oh, yeah.
the week
Yeah.
from my birthday to the week after.
Mm-hmm.
That has been the best week of this year so far. It was amazing. And I didn't do anything but work on business stuff, get personal stuff done, work out, do this podcast. That was it.
Right.
I taught a class,
That was fun.
like shit like that. Like, I did the things that I wanted to do, and now I'm noticing the longer I'm at work without taking another vacation, the more I hate it.
Yeah. But you
But-
won that. I got
What-
better in micromanaging because all this side stuff that I'm doing, I have other people who work with me that I'm not solely all the decision making. I can delegate it to other people.
Oh, I was going to say you started delegating?
Yeah, I started delegating a little bit more because I was more tight to it. I'm like, no, I have to make final decisions. Me, always.
And yeah, maybe
Yeah.
it is, but at the same time,
Yeah,
somebody
Dave
else
knows-
has to work their way through to the final
Yeah,
decision.
and
Right.
I have partners who are like great at it, way better than me, and I just like. But I think for me, I want to be included in it. I don't have to make decisions, but let me know what is
Like
going
what's
on.
happening? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as long as I get that, I'm good. I don't, I'm not gonna change. I'd probably throw in my 2 cents, but like if that's a great, opportunity, let's go for it.
Right.
Either we make it happen or it crashes, whatever.
Right.
As long as we did it.
Right.
But yeah, that's the one thing I've learned as I'm growing, doing all this. Like I've learned how to delegate a little bit more, and then micromanage a little bit, and then just taking it all in myself. Because that sucks.
It does suck, and I've seen it front and center, it will destroy people because they are trying to manage everything and they don't have time to manage anything else. And they're still trying to do 87,000 tasks and get all of them done, and you don't, like, your brain doesn't stop.
Right.
It's not just it's supposed to make bad decisions too.
That's a good point.
That
too.
Oh,
that
yeah.
that's
Feeling-
fucks
feeling
me. That
rushed
fucks me
and
up
feeling like-
more
Yeah.
than trying to remember everything. Bad decisions, what's gonna like ruin me if I don't really like delegate to other people.
Right.
So that was my thing.
So, with this whole Great Resignation thing, what is a non-negotiable that like will make you quit a job?
That's a good question.
Well, other than the basic, like I need days off. I don't want to work 6 days. I don't want to work 7 days. And if I do, like lessen it to like 3 hours, 4 hours. If I can pull it off, I can do it.
No, well, yeah, but I'm saying like if something were to happen, like what would make you quit your job? Would it be that something else in your life took off? Would it be that you were treated like shit? Would it be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's
Not being
multiple
treated
things.
properly.
Yeah.
Not
multiple
being
things.
being undervalued at that place. Yeah, that would definitely make me quit.
well, because it's like I've seen a lot of those conversations or those text conversations, like the one we were talking about, where the boss was like, "Oh, so and so can't come in, so you have to come in."
I don't have to.
Okay, well, I don't have
Yeah,
to
don't
because
have to.
I was not designated that shift.
Right.
And two, what if I want to call in sick? I can call in sick. It doesn't matter if somebody else called in sick or not.
Right.
And three, you can't tell me I have to come in. You have to ask me.
Right.
Especially if it's an extra shift.
Right.
I don't care if I'm being paid overtime. What if I don't want the overtime?
Yeah.
If I didn't sign a clause that said I had to work mandatory overtime, I don't have to do it.
Right.
And so for these messages or these exchanges that I've been seeing, a lot of them are like threatening the employees. Like I saw one where they threatened this employee with medical insurance. They're like, "Oh, you don't want to lose your medical insurance, do you?"
Oh, that's
and
some
it's
bullshit.
like, the fuck?
Like because I didn't want to come in on a day that I was scheduled off. You can't do that
Yeah.
to me. I can
sue
people
your
not
ass.
realize like they could get sued for that, and it's there in plain sight for you to go, look, this is the text exchange I had.
It's a text message. It stays there.
That shit-
I can
yeah.
screenshot it. I can keep pictures of it.
Right.
I can have, if I really want to go through a lawsuit, I can have the court subpoena my text message records,
Right.
and they can bring those out too. So that shit is in there. It is permanent. It's not fucking going anywhere.
AKA receipts.
Why
bitch.
would you do that?
Because they're idiots.
Yeah, because they
God.
think that.
They think that you're not gonna do nothing about
Yeah,
it.
they think that you're just going to fold under the pressure of, well, I may not have a job if I don't do what they're asking me to do. And they're finding out that these people are at this point, and they're like, well, that's fine. I don't like this job anyway.
Well,
Sometimes you're looking for, like, you're
Oh,
like, I
you're
can't
looking
do
for a
this. Like,
reason, yeah.
I need to figure out how I can get out of here. And then sometimes they will
It
give
just
you.
It
comes.
just presents it that
it'll
dun,
fall
dun.
right in your lap. It's like, oh, this is what I've been looking for. Send. I've had this text message saved forever. Send this shit.
it's been in my notes. Let me
You
copy
would
this real
tell that
quick and
you know
paste.
I revised this text to make it sound really good.
Right? Like, that's what they don't realize. Like, people
Like,
are waiting to quit this. Fuck
If
this
you
job. I'm out of
were
here.
going to threaten me with lowering my wage,
Like, see you try, bitch.
my medical insurance benefits,
You just don't like living, huh?
doing shitty tasks at work, that legally, all of that, I would think falls under creating a hostile work environment.
Right.
And you cannot do that. Legally, at least in California, which I was told because I have already, whatever, you cannot do that.
Right.
It doesn't matter whether you're a supervisor or anything. Like, you can't do that. And so I was just like, I'm just baffled by some of the shit that happens. And I know that some people get to the end of the ropes. And now the problem with everybody quitting is that they think everybody's hiring.
Yeah,
And technically everybody is for minimum wage.
right.
Or below her. All the shit that doesn't need qualifications. Because I will tell you there are many, many, many people I know that have degrees and immense qualifications that have been putting in resumes and
Not getting shit.
no, they don't get a call back. They put in 60, 80 resumes. They get one call back for one interview. That shit's nuts.
Within like 3 months, 4 months. It takes a while.
Or it'll say, entry-level position, master's degree required.
Right.
Excuse me?
How's it an entry level position you need a master's degree?
It's
Yeah,
not.
It's entry level.
That doesn't make any sense. That is an oxymoron.
Entry
I
level
understand
master's
bachelor's
position.
degree preferred.
Right.
Mail guy. You're delivering mail, like to the offices.
Oh my god.
Mail boy.
Postal worker?
No,
No, like in the mail room.
In the mail room.
Oh, I
like
was
yeah,
like,
you're
of
pushing
the
the car,
office,
giving that.
master's
That's
degree.
entry level master's degree for that. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's what I think it is. That's what
That's
entry level
crazy.
means to me.
That's crazy.
But there's a lot of shit that I thought I would get calls back for, and I have not.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
And I was like, what the hell do I have to do? I've revised my resume.
Uh-huh.
I've had a resume reviewer look at my shit, and I've done all of the stuffs,
Make sure my
Yeah.
grammar's correct.
and
Doing the
I've
typos.
gotten nothing.
Yeah. It's just like,
It's
what
so
are you supposed
weird.
to do?
So how are you telling me that all these people are quitting their jobs, everybody's hiring, and nobody's calling me back?
Honestly think that these companies that are hiring or maybe they are hiring but they're not in a rush to fill these spots because they're not hurting as much as
They think-
we might think that they are.
Yeah.
Or we're being told that they are?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
we're being told that and that's not the case. And so you're having all these people like, well, yeah, this place, look, if you go on, all these job sites and they say they have all these posts and apply here and, actively recruiting and promoting and all that, easy apply and you do all that stuff and then you get a generic email back saying, oh, thank you for your interest in such and such. We'll keep you. And you don't
You
know
hear
what I mean?
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
Well, there's one with what Amazon do, but it's misleading because it's been seen that it's a picture of a driver. They'll ring goes, oh, Amazon, you get paid $20 plus a signing bonus of $3,000. It's a picture of a driver, but it's for logistics. They don't put logistics.
right. Oh, so people
It's for the
wait,
warehouse.
wait.
It's for the
So
warehouse.
people think that they're
They
going
think
to
it's sign up for
they're
being a
gonna,
driver,
like drive and
getting
get the
$20 an hour and that signing bonus.
and then they're
No.
going, oh no, that's a logistics
Yeah,
job.
that's
so
logistics,
You're gonna be in
that's
a warehouse where
warehouse.
you're not driving. So
Yeah.
it's like, well,
Well,
I don't know
mean,
why-
once you find that out, you can always
Well, no,
decline the
but they
offer,
never
at
say
that
that
point,
in
it
the
sucks.
flyer, even on Facebook, because I always get it on Facebook. They say the signing bonus, da da da, but it says it's still under driver, not logistics. So a lot of people think, oh, yeah, cool. No, it's logistics. You have to work. It's the warehouse work, not driving. So yeah, and then because we were talking about that in the group chat, and then even my boss was like, yo, that's misleading as fuck. I'm like, it is.
Yeah.
Because that's the case, shit, I'll go logistics. Shit.
you might be able
Do
to.
I get
after
a
little bit.
sign-on bonus if I switch over to logistics
I know,
for
right?
the holiday season
Word.
and then switch
So
back
it's
for
just
driver
right.
for after?
I wish I could. That'd be great.
Word.
Yeah.
You might want to try and check that out, player.
I'll ask. That's not no.
But yeah, I mean, and I've gotten messages from recruiters for certain things, and I'm like,
Yeah, same
I don't want this job.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like
I don't want to be a fucking VP assistant secretary. Like,
they give you like
I'm
nifty
tired of
titles
that
and make you think it's
shit.
like bigger, but it's not.
Yeah.
and it's a fucking receptionist or it's a
Yeah.
whatever. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at that, but I've been doing it for so many years, and there's no advancement.
Nope.
Right.
They hardly give you a raise,
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done.
I would say with my previous jobs, yeah, just like even the old ones are calling back. I was like, I don't want to ever go back to this. Like I
Right.
actually enjoy my
Isn't
job,
it-
not because it's like
Isn't it weird to have a job call you back?
I've had it multiple times in the last like 3 years. They call me back to come.
Especially if you got fired?
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
that's really weird. Even because the Home Depot fiasco, remember?
Yeah.
When I
yeah,
called
they
you
called
right
me.
with it, yeah.
Like, they called me back.
And
I'm like, what?
and after I got this, well, no, I got this last year, but when I was doing other things,
Mm-hmm.
They call me back. They're like, they were gonna offer their apology, and they give
Yeah.
me this. Like, no, I want the pay. I don't want the responsibility. If you give me the pay, no, I'll come back. But no, you give me more responsibility. Fuck that. I don't want that. I don't want no
Yeah.
DM job. You guys suck.
DM job with
Yeah,
not
DA,
extra pay.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Because I knew what I was
don't know.
doing, and I knew how to like talk to the people I worked under and shit, and worked with. Yeah, fuck all y'all. Fuck, you fire me over some dumb bullshit. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, for them, technically, as long as they don't put you under like non-rehirable or something like that, like you,
They
as long as you,
didn't.
You know what I'm saying, as long as they don't put you under something where it's like this
Yeah.
person,
Red
whatever
flagged.
they did, they
Yeah.
can't be hired back. Yeah, they'll call you back. It happened to me when I was at Foot Locker, and then they let me go because
Some bullshit.
the mall security was going through the back door and stealing the shoes.
Oh shit.
And so when that was happening, I had broke my ankle, so I was off for a month, so I had no idea.
Oh.
And then when I came back, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do an audit for your store. Okay. Oh, you're missing $10,000." I was like, "Well, bitch, I ain't been here in a month." So they're like, "Oh, well, accept the loss, and then we'll work out the store." I came in, and they're like, "Oh, take this week off." I was like, "Man, that's some bullshit code." When I came back, they was like, "Yeah, we gotta let you go." And then, like, maybe like 2 years later, I saw the district manager out. Hey, man, how you doing? Hey, we got a position. We want to come back. And I was like, I got a position for you too, motherfucker.
Bend
It's
over,
my
bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Let me turn
Oh
this
my
some bitch
God.
sideways.
Yeah.
Stick straight up candy ass.
Right?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
even-
happens when they need somebody and they know that
Yeah.
they can. That oh man, we let somebody good go. What about such and such? We ain't tried them. Let's hit them up. Oh yeah, you can kiss a black's part of my ass.
Well, okay, so how do you feel about, like, let's say,
Why?
with all this shit going around and them threatening their employees for, like, not coming in and, like, shit like that,
Okay.
would that make you quit?
What, threatening me if they
I
said,
didn't
hey,
come
I
in?
need you to come in for this,
With
and I'm like, I
docking your
can't.
pay or medical benefits or anything like that, like, what would you do?
That wouldn't make me. That would
wouldn't-
make me
yeah.
quit only
Wouldn't make me quit.
because I have the full upper hand. I have the advantage because now I can go
I have
to
leverage.
the person above you and go, this is what this person told me if I don't come in on my scheduled day off. Not only did they not ask me to come in,
They forced me to.
threatened me
Yeah.
with taking things away from me that they don't even have the power to do. So you talk to them and figure this out for me, or next time you hear from me, it'll be my lawyer.
Yeah.
So do you think it's like a power trip thing going on that, like they're like, oh, this is the person I can count on. Oh shit, that person says no.
Well,
Maybe I can guilt them into doing it.
yeah, it's definitely it's a power struggle, I think, because obviously the employee that they're talking to, the manager doesn't realize that employee, like you said, is content and loyal are two different things, right? This
Yeah.
person comes there when they're supposed to be there. They do what they're supposed to do, and then they go. They don't do any extra shit for you. I'm not staying late if I don't have to. I'm not doing extra stuff or tasks if I don't have to. I'm here to do a job. This job is done. I'm going home. And so that manager, the person in charge, is looking at the people who do what they're supposed to do, and then they probably just go down the list. And maybe everybody has a reason or something as to why they can't be in that day. And then they get to you, and you're already like, I'm so glad I'm off work. And then you get a text message from your boss, and you're like, if this motherfucker even was thinking about it, we're going to drax him up. And, of course, you got the right one, baby. Open the text message, and it's like, I need you to come in. I knew you was going to text me this bullshit. I'm sorry, I cannot. I already asked for this off. This is my only scheduled day. Yada, yada. Like you try and be nice and cool and like, okay, put your phone down, turn it upside down. I'll see you later. Zzz. This motherfucker's back. I can't believe this shit. They're really backing my shit. Okay, you know what? Let me see what they said. Such and such can't come in because X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, damn, that sucks.
Oh,
But
well.
nah, today I gotta stand my ground. I need this day off. I need for me, or I'm at somewhere, or like I don't have the capacity to come in today.
Right.
No, I can't. Schedule, timing, family,
Whatever.
blah blah blah.
I don't even have to tell you.
I had,
Like,
yeah,
why?
Right,
I had errands
but-
for days.
Right? Like you don't
Because
owe.
I haven't had a day off.
Right? So you don't owe that person an explanation,
you don't.
but being that you feel like you have some kind of rapport with this person,
You're like,
Yeah,
okay.
they're like,
you know what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
we're
So
good.
you give them
Yeah.
a reason, so maybe they'll get off your back about it,
Yeah.
and then you turn your phone over. Okay, that's it right there. And now I'm gonna go back and do what I do.
That was
This motherfucker here. And you look at them, they're like, well, you need to come in because if you don't, we're gonna do this. Oh, I've been waiting on this one. And another motherfucker. Like, and so now this person has the power to do something to you involving your livelihood, thinking that that's going to get you to do what they want you to do, and then they come up against somebody that's like, you know what, I've been trying to get out of here forever. It's now or never, because if I don't say something, they're going to guilt me or find a way to get me in, and I don't want to be there. So I either have to take a stand and be like, well, if you want to fire me and do this, then you do that and see who's bluffing.
Yep.
And then the manager thinks that, okay, well, that's what you want to do. The manager's bluffing because as soon as they go, okay, I quit. Whoa, okay, well, let's not be hasty. Let's,
yeah, this is like,
let's
let's go overboard
I would
here.
just
I'm
keep
saying.
saying, unfortunately, I'm not coming in. And
Yeah.
if they said, well, then you can see your last paycheck when you come in. And I said, okay, well, I'll see you when I'm scheduled to come in because unfortunately, I'm not coming in today. And then that would be you firing me. Because as much as I would want to quit, I'm playing that upper hand
Yep.
so hard.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Because now I got you either one threatening me or two firing me, and I win either way.
right. That's the only
I'm
thing I
in
think
waiting to
that-
play this bitch.
Right?
Some of those people didn't
That's
think.
the-
When
Yeah.
play that card, boy,
what I'm saying?
woohoo,
They've
that's
been-
the one.
That's
You're
why
looking at
I
the
would
phone.
have
Yeah.
I would have to call him because I would be like, fuck this, I'm out. Like I would.
Yeah, she would have burned the motherfucker down. I'd be like, oh, hey, go put that fire out. Put that out.
Dude, I'd get like all Yu-Gi-Oh on it. Trap card on your ass, bitch.
But that's my only problem with the Great Resignation is because you're saying, okay, well then I quit, and then they can go, well, they quit. After all that stuff that was said that they did inappropriately, at the end of it, they can say, well, this person quit.
Well, look at the bullshit you pulled though.
I know.
To get to that point, yeah.
But if you just say, yeah, I'm not coming, like she said, okay, I'm not coming in. So now you're forcing their hand. They either have to be like, okay, well, we'll figure something else out, or we'll talk about something when you
we'll
come
call
in.
somebody else.
Or, yeah, they either have to fire you if they say they're going to fire you, or they got to find somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So under those circumstances, I think it's wise to be smart about that and play the upper hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely, because
always.
you have it.
Now,
you got it.
If you're gonna quit because you're pursuing other things, or you're gonna quit because I can't really think of another.
I was going that if this ever took off, that'd be a reason why I'd quit one of my jobs. If this took off,
Yeah.
and then this was
Like, I have
a
to-
full time, and then we start getting paid.
Right.
Oh yeah, in a
Well,
heartbeat.
that's like
I'm
me.
gone.
Well, that's like
Right.
me with the other business that I have in mind.
Yeah.
But the problem is I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how people work a full-time job and still manage
To do the
to
stuff.
do the other shit.
Yeah.
I cannot I don't know, maybe I'm too old, but I had to take a break because I had to really think like, how the fuck am I going to make this work?
Right.
And then I realized most people just quit. And then it's do or die.
Yeah.
Okay, but do or die for me is not, hi, you're homeless now. I'm
Right.
not
Yeah.
okay with that.
Right. Yeah. Like,
Right, yeah.
And
like
I'm not
there's-
saying I don't bet on myself. My problem is that I'm not worried about me. I could fucking sleep in my car, shower at the gym. I don't fucking care.
Right.
Like if I had to make shit work for me and it was me ride or die solo, I wouldn't give a shit. I would quit. I would live in a fucking box. I would do whatever I needed to do to get that shit off the ground. I would make sure I had a padded savings if necessary. The problem is I'm not going to do that and risk failing and having
And
my
no-
child potentially taken away from me
Right.
because I can't
Yeah.
keep an environment for her.
Yeah. It's
There's got to be some sort of return if you're gonna do.
Well, it has to be immediate.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because I
of
don't
course.
have the means or the padding or the any of that to not have.
just be like, yeah, I quit my job for 6 months and try this. It's like, in these times, like it's.
I have a plan.
But you know, it's,
But yeah.
Better be a good ass plan.
Oh, it's a
Shit.
great plan.
but I mean, not everybody has that ability to do that. So
Well, not
it-
everybody
it's-
has a job that has the ability to do that.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's a lot more difficult to do. And
I remember those days. I'm lucky to have the benefits and the all that other shit that I have tacked on that gets taken out of my check every month.
Don't say me. Mine
To
just
have now.
mine just came in. I feel like fortunate. Like, oh shit. Okay, I can you know.
Yeah,
I
because
can
before
afford it, yeah.
you
I-
couldn't afford to take a day off because you didn't have sick hours.
Right.
You didn't have vacation time. I didn't have any of that for way longer than I should have probably. So like I mean, I get quitting your job to pursue, and if you can do that, if you can bet on yourself and you can just fucking do it, and you know that money's gonna come and it's gonna whatever, that's fucking amazing. I honestly, there are times where I watch all these talks and the shit, and it's like, you just have to go for it. And I was like, I am going for it, but I have to have a job. Like,
Right.
you know, like I don't understand how people are doing it. And I want to know if it's like the more privileged people, maybe not privileged, maybe that's the wrong word, but more people who have financially planned and buffered that
Or they have that. They
situation
have
for
they have that
themselves.
safety net that they can
Yeah.
Yeah.
do it. Me, you know, a lot of people ask me how I do it because I'm pulling double duty with Amazon and Universal, and I just do it because I'm just used to it. But yeah, I'm exhausted by the thing, but it's like it's a good exhaustion. I'm like not stressed out about. Yeah, I bitch about the day, but then I let it go. You know what I mean? I actually I like my job. I don't say that a lot.
Right.
You know,
I remember those days.
Yeah, the other ones are just like, I got a job. I'm getting paid for it.
Yeah.
But this one, I enjoy it. You know, it's
Well, sometimes in certain work environments, things change. And unfortunately, when things change, attitudes change, people change, offers change, circumstances change, and sometimes the whole shit just gets turned upside down, which is what we're going through right now. So, you know, there's a time and a place to ask for a raise. There's a time and a place to say, hey, I want a better position with more growth. There's a time and place to, like, do these things. And it is not the time.
no,
Right.
it's not to say. Yeah, sometimes like, why are people like quitting their jobs? It's like because of also the pandemic. It's just like it's not a good.
If I
time
could,
to-
I would.
Yeah, if you're like if you have a great cushion, all day, do it, quit, fuck it. But if you're struggling or you got shit to pay, family, kids, you gotta keep that shit, whether you like it or not.
Or keep it and find a new one.
Yeah, keep it in
Yeah.
mind. Yeah,
Even if it
keep
takes
that,
you
yeah.
7 years. 'Cause that shit is, woo, baby.
Because
Yeah.
I always wanted to like, can I work? Can I really work from home? I don't go nowhere. But like, I'm sick
I've
of.
been looking for a work from home job. I can't fucking find one.
Don't want to be at home 24/7.
Yeah. Well, because
I-
now people are.
Well, like,
employers don't want to pay people at home. They
Yeah.
want them coming back to the office.
Yeah. Well, a lot of
Well-
them are outsourced, and they you know, just
Yeah.
like we got to get rid of the
So-
office space. So
I have a question. Do you ever feel like certain people that are technically on the same level in a company are treated differently?
What do you mean?
yeah,
Like one employee is favored over another employee, even though they're the exact same position.
Oh yeah.
yeah, oh yeah.
I think that is so fucked up.
That's
Yeah.
I think that is terrible.
that happens all the time.
Mean ass favoritism.
Yeah.
Hard.
All it takes is somebody.
I saw so much shit
Yeah.
at previous jobs. I'm like,
That's what I
well,
figured.
the dynamic between male and male and male and female. That's I see a lot of a lot of that where the male manager and a female employee, and she gets all the good days. You know, all the good days off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
Oh my
I've
god.
seen
Shit
that
like
plenty
that,
of times,
you know.
Especially when I worked retail for as
Uh-huh.
long. Yeah, I see all the time.
Mhm.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah.
I see a lot of that. When it comes to, or if you become like a bromance, oh yeah, then nobody, oh yeah, you need it, I got you. Go
Yeah.
ahead, take that day off. I'll get someone else to work for you.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen
for
that happen
sure.
too.
Yeah.
But I've seen more of the male and female dynamic more than male
I
and
must
male.
just be a bitch.
No, sometimes it has nothing. It has nothing to do with. It's all about like sucking up.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
yeah, I think
Like
it's
there's people who are just naturally good at like sucking up and being a kiss ass, and then there's those people who need that
that
kind of like
that validation.
validation.
Like, yeah, all right,
Like this
you know.
person, yeah, they love me. I'm such a good boss, and da da da. So that's the person that they'll.
And if they ask for something, they'll get it. Like, oh yeah, of course, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, I just got such from the boss. How'd you get that? Oh, they like me. And yeah, that happens. Whereas somebody
I hate every part of that.
but it's true. And there's
true, yeah.
somebody who may do just as good of a job as that person, just as productive and all that, but they're not not a kiss ass. They're not going out of their way to, hey, how you doing? You need anything? They're not doing. They just come in. Hey, how's it going? They do their job. They do it well, and then
That's me.
And then they leave. They're
They go
not
home.
trying to be around all of it
Yeah,
when the shit is over.
Yeah, they're
'cause
not
this is a
going to. I was
job.
like, hey, you need anything else before I leave?
Right.
No, they're out.
Like I know, like employers and stuff, they get people together and they go, "Oh, we want a family environment. We want everybody to be," and that's cool and that's great, but that's not real life. This
It's
is
a very
work. And if
dysfunctional ass family.
It happens sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
I will say
I
when
think-
I worked at Marie Callender's, that shit was fire. That shit was
Yeah.
everybody either loved each other or had a love-hate relationship
Mhm.
and they got along. There was never any like super fights. Like
Right.
Yeah.
the cooks and the servers don't particularly like each other, but they got along
Did that
till like where they would
enough,
joke with
yeah.
each other. Like
Yeah, in a
you know,
professional setting, not in
Right.
like
yeah,
because
like I
they're all good
just-
in personal, but as soon as they get out the door, fuck
We
you.
all-
Well, that's what I'm saying.
when the holidays came, we had to work 17, 18-hour
Yeah.
days, fucking boxing pies and shit. And we'd go in there and be like, all right, who's making coffee? Who's going to get food? Who's this? Who's that? And like, it was
It just worked.
fucking fire.
Yeah.
Right. No,
The dynamics is there,
There's
yeah.
places like that, and there's jobs
Uh-huh.
where you have that. But there's still some people who are there just like, okay, well, when this is done, I'm out. So not,
Yeah.
I'm saying like not everybody is around. There's some people like, okay, I'm here to do this and this, and now when this is finished, like I'm leaving. Like everybody's cool. I like y'all never, but this is work for me, and I don't care to see y'all past 9 to 5 or 4 to 11 or you know what I'm saying.
Whatever your
So I mean,
schedule
so there's people who are just naturally like that, and it's okay for them to be like that. I think if they're not rude or disrespectful, they come in and do their job and then leave afterwards. Like you don't pay me to come in here and hang out with all of y'all and tell you my deepest, darkest secrets and my like.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But there are people who feel like that's how it should be, and it's like, yeah, in a perfect world, every job would be like that. You feel like you can go in there and everybody's your friend, and you can confide, but that's not.
I just feel like there's certain environments with certain people and certain
Yeah.
coworkers, and I have had certain jobs where I get along with everybody, and we're like, "Hey, are we hanging out afterwards?" Or even certain departments and stuff like that.
Right.
And then there's other jobs or departments or whatever where
I don't ever want to see
that's
these
not the
motherfuckers.
case.
I don't want to see y'all here.
Basically, I mean, like they're just, it's just not people you would hang out with
Right.
outside of work.
Right.
Sometimes you find those people at work, and sometimes you don't.
Right.
And like, it doesn't mean you don't get along. It doesn't mean you hate those people. It's just
Of
like,
course.
I'm just here to work today. Like,
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
it doesn't mean you can't shoot the shit at work or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
like-
You
Of
should
course
shit to
not.
work all day, every day.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Everyone does. But there's some, like the where I'm at now is like the core people there. I generally would like, because we have hung out, the 4th
Yeah.
of July thing. That was cool. It's like, oh, these are,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Right.
But like anybody else, probably, if you're like you, I don't give a fuck about your ass.
well, because now you've built like
Yeah,
a
'cause-
core,
yeah,
a
now you
core
built
group
something.
of
Yeah.
all y'all who are kind of hired within the same.
Yeah, time frame
so,
or,
so now
or
so
you got the rapping on certain things.
so then like that dynamic, like he said, right? So what if there's somebody that started the same time as him, does their routes, in great amount of time? Like let's say they do everything that Ray does, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're just not the person that Okay,
Ray is.
when we come back to the warehouse,
Or
we'll kick
before we
we'll
leave
kick
the
it.
station?
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
kick it for a little bit
Yeah.
in chat, or we're gonna go here afterwards. You down? Oh nah, I'm just gonna. They do everything that he does. They just don't do the other stuff. Ray's gonna be treated better than that person because they see him all the time.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And they don't think that they know that person, so they don't feel like they can trust that person. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, that's not how it should be. Because if
Yeah.
Ray and this person do the exact same thing, like if you put
And
their
I
numbers
think that's
together and
my
they're comparable,
point.
Yeah.
And it's the same
I'm
number.
gonna-
It's the same number.
It's the same
Right.
fucking score. It's the
Yeah.
same
right,
whatever.
I'm going to
like,
go with Ray because I know him.
Yeah.
right.
That's the thing.
Yeah. That's the double standard, double-edged sword. all that
Double.
shit.
I say it's a double-edged sword because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, there are certain people who need to do that for their mental capacity or whatever.
Yeah.
Like maybe they don't want to be social, or maybe they have shit going on at home that you don't know about, and
Know
they
about.
have to go home.
Right.
And so they can't do these things. But people will evaluate you not even based on how you work. If you're a great worker, whether you're exact same or you're
Or-
matching all the rest of your coworkers, if you're keeping up with them, if you're doing your tasks on time, if you're doing more than you should have, like they don't keep track of that shit. They're just like, "Oh, we haven't heard from you," or "You don't hang out with us," or like. And I
That's the
think
thing.
that's crazy. I mean, and to hear you say that, I kind of, I realize like that's actually
That's
a good point.
Yeah, that's the human nature aspect of it is familiarity. Like, I know this person.
right.
I've hung out with this person. They're cool. The other person seems cool, but I don't really know
Oh,
them.
yeah.
So, the devil I know versus the devil I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with this person that I know.
And also for me, it's like
And if
not,
they fuck up, I can always go to the other person.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, Ray. Or what they'll do is now that we have a rapport and we're cool, now I can use that. Oh,
yeah,
yo, Ray, my boy. Like,
yeah.
You know
But
what
yeah, I'm
saying?
like,
That's the other reason that's the
don't
reason
abuse the
I
shit.
don't
Don't
wanna
abuse
do
the shit
that.
out of that because
But-
but the fact that I get acknowledgement for it, even if I like like I took the crappy van today and I told him, yo, I'm done and and he was like, yo, man, I appreciate you took the and I'm
Right.
like, all right, cool.
You
That-
took a
that
hit
he-
for the team.
Yeah, I took the crappy
Sometimes
van. Yeah,
just
you
a
know,
thank
just
you.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
made it all worth it when I got back. I'm
Right.
like, you know what? Well, not bad.
And maybe the
You're
next
like,
time
I didn't like it. I
didn't
don't
like
want to do it
Mom,
again.
I had some wet
but
ass.
I made it.
My feet stink. My socks are
Yeah.
all wet. But you know what? It's all
I
right.
made it. He said thank you.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And maybe the next time there's one van in that van and you're coming, someone's already there and you're on your way, maybe I'll give that one to the person that's there in red just because he got me last time
Yeah.
I got. So,
Yeah.
That's your balance if you just do your job, right?
Yeah.
But that other person who may not take that, I don't want to take that van. Not because, like, I'm a bad person or anything. I just,
That's all, yeah.
that van's
But-
trash. I don't
but
want
you
it.
know
but
what?
he did a courtesy. He did call me in the morning. Goes, hey, do you want to take a rental? But I was like, I'd rather take the space and discomfort. That's what my reason. But I didn't know about the handle thing.
Right.
If he told me about that, I was like, no, he did eventually tell me. I was like, I'd rather take the space. I don't want to swim through with no shelves in a white rental van with no space. So I'm
Right.
like, I'll
Oh.
take the space and the discomfort.
But he could have gave that van to somebody else.
True, but that was the only van left for that route. He because I know they give so it's random. I think I don't think they like okay or they know like this person's done this route, and then they can knock it out.
Right.
So, but I
So-
don't know how that process works, so I really couldn't tell you.
I would imagine, this person has done this route before, so they can get in and out in a timely fashion.
Whether or not they have the handle or
Yeah,
whatever.
so somebody
He'll
has
be
to go.
He'll be done by 8:50. He's good.
That's the thing. It's like they understood that you could do the job, even if they
Even
gave
you
you
have a
the
little-
shitty
yeah.
one. So they gave you the shitty one.
Yeah, but he didn't give me.
But that was a test, and as
Right.
long
Yeah.
as you were not like, because I will say, as a dispatcher,
that's what he
because I was there,
Right.
the more you bitch at me, the
The-
less I want to help you out.
Exactly.
The less I want to give you the good rig, or the less I want to give you the good calls, or the
Right.
not ER calls where you're holding the wall for hours, or the whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
the less I want to give you your lunch when you need it. Like, I don't want to do those things because you are a pain in the ass and you make my life harder.
Right.
You make my life easier, and one day some shit happens and you have to go, I will move heaven and earth to help you.
It was pain as I grown a little. I was like, you know what? I'll do it. Fuck it.
Boy.
Because he actually told me how much I had. I'm like, Oh, it's not bad.
Well, he
$100, yeah. $100,
knew
that's not
whoever he decided to call for that was gonna be like, because otherwise
Yeah.
he wouldn't have had to make that call.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody had to take the bullet, and luckily,
Somebody had to go.
right? So luckily for him, you were like, okay, fine, whatever. Oh, one more thing. Now that you've already said yes, it ain't got no fucking handle. But you already said yes.
Yeah, I'm like,
so now you have to work it.
And I was like, oh, you got 138 stops. Oh, okay. I'll wear my San Fernando suite. That's what I already know back of my hand.
But so your trade-off is they did a solid for me, so I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's, I know I can get this person to do this stuff.
Or
I don't.
Not all the time,
not all the
but
time,
every
but like
once
at
in a
least
while,
like
there's gonna
yeah,
be like, yo, I know this is trash, but I need you to do this for me.
yeah.
Because now there's
And that's how you should ask.
Yeah.
Because honestly, whenever I asked for something and I was like, hey man, I know this fucking sucks.
yeah.
But I
that's what he
really
said.
need your
Yeah.
help right now.
Yeah, you said that to me.
And sometimes they'll be like, all right, you know, like, what's up? And sometimes you know the people who you can call, and then you know the people who you don't want to call, but you have to call them anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
they're the closest to the area, or they
Yeah.
know it the best, or they know
Mhm.
how this works, or whatever. And it's like, it sucks sometimes, but if you ask me like that, I'm going to be like, you know what? Yeah, I got it. Like, I don't particularly want to do it, but I'm going to do it for you.
Well, for me, I got
like,
it done.
I've gotten that
you
so
know.
many times. Of course, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it for you. And I'm like,
Right.
I got it done. It took me a little longer than usual, but I got it done.
See?
That was the goal at the end. You know, I brought back like 3 packages. It's okay. Businesses were closed. They gave me the last 10 like were businesses that closed
They were
around
closed
5 or
at, like,
6.
5, yeah.
I was
and
done
it's
by
7.
Yeah,
it's
some come done by 7. I'm like,
6:42.
but I called every one of them to make sure some were still there, so I got lucky.
Oh, okay.
So I only came back with 3
All right.
instead of 10.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I called each one. And they're like, "Oh, I'm so." I go, "Oh, you know what? It's a business. It's locked up. Just throw it over the fence." Ooh, fire! Throw it over the fence.
Oh, it ain't nothing breakable.
No, it was like little stuff. And then there's a lady at the end goes,
Good luck,
"Oh, you see
everybody
that?
else."
You see that white truck? Just throw it in the truck bed. Oh, fire! Let's go." I looked at every corner and said, "You can throw it over." I'm like, "Yes, let's go."
You're like, woo!
I was hook shotting and everything like this. And fuck, eyes closed. Michael
All right,
Jordan.
so
No.
what is something that you don't generally see in companies or with employers that you think would be beneficial for them to have, for them to do, for them to whatever, or think that they should do? Or that you would like?
Not really like a thing. Well, it'd be cool if they did like a, like a retreat, like like a work group.
Oh, like a picnic?
Yeah, ish.
They used to do those back in the day.
Like company
I don't want to
picnic.
be with you motherfuckers.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to eat with you.
some people do. Like, I don't think Ray would mind. If it was still my Marie Calendar bunch, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a
Now-
few people
now
from other
not so-
jobs I'd hang out
Yeah,
with.
there's certain places I'd be like, yeah, okay, fuck it, I'll go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
There's a few people.
I'd be like, oh, fine, I guess I'll go.
I really
Open bar, I'll be there.
I really think I really think that events like that for company morale are really important,
Yeah.
because I can say from experience that I've seen it go from very divisive to not so divisive based on one single event that could easily cost the company only a couple $1,000s.
Right.
Yeah, because that
I mean, that's true.
the 4th of July gig was good, but the thing is that a lot of people live. There could have been more people. People live in Lancaster, Bakersfield, Palmdale. They couldn't make it out.
Why does everybody live up there?
Yeah, they live up there and they drive.
At
That's
least
crazy.
50% of the people at my job live all the way
Yeah.
up there.
There's people that drive from
Lancaster
Bay- yeah,
and Palmdale?
Yeah,
'Cause
there's
it's cheap as
there's
fuck.
a couple people that live in Bakersfield that drive down. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
what
because
the
because
fuck?
it's cheap, and so people
Yeah.
would rather make that drive
Yeah.
day in and day out, and then pay whatever it is.
Pay to
for,
rent a house, I
Yeah.
guess.
So yeah, I
But
mean,
it's like partial desert up there.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be in
And
the
You know
next
what? Some
few.
of those
in the next-
neighborhoods are really
snow
pretty
and-
good, though.
Yeah, thunderstorms and shit.
yeah, like
I
it's
don't know about
and, like
that.
super windy. Like I know a
Woo.
ton of people that
Yeah.
live
It is.
in that direction. And so I'm like, man, I am never coming out there. To
It's just
visit.
it's too far.
I'm
But anyways,
my older brother
yes.
lives out there. My younger brother lives out there. I'm like, I'm not coming to
Oh, there's
I'm not going.
a girl I'm interested in that lives in Lancaster. I'm trying to holler at.
We're
go
gonna
see-
live there.
I'm gonna go see
I
her.
refuse.
Sorry, I gotta
So
live.
he's gonna leave me first.
You're not
I'm
going.
kidding.
You're not.
You ain't going to no.
I know.
Look at you.
That's why I'm not even worried about
Look
that.
at look at you.
When you
Dad,
said
look at
that.
you. Look at you. Look.
Okay, so what about you?
Anything that I would like.
This boy don't want to see nobody. Look at him. That's it.
You ain't told a lie. You ain't told a lie.
Not even a tiny lie. Not even a fib.
I don't know, man. That's a good question, but I don't have the answer to that right now. What do I want to see? I want to see less of you motherfuckers, and I want you to give me more money and get out my face when I do my job. But I know that's not gonna happen. So,
I wanna like.
I'm gonna go.
yeah, like I
I'm gonna go
I don't
bye-bye.
have anything. I don't know. What would I like? I don't know.
That's the thing I could come
imagine-
up with. That I would like more is like more of a group gathering kind of thing.
Like
not
you want
not
more,
every.
You want more activities.
Yeah, not like,
like-
everybody, but like a few people. Like the few people that came, I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, you
Everybody
want,
just
you want
chill.
some like bonding
Yeah. You know?
activities to help boost morale at,
Yeah,
at
everyone-
the place. That's
Yeah,
cool.
And like, cause I don't be like going to work and I'm like, fuck this guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I guess I could go with that too. I'm not coming to the team building event, but
I'll go to the drinking event.
but invite me anyway. Don't just assume I'm not going. Invite me so I can say no. That's how I feel about a lot of shit. I don't want to
turn your ass down.
look.
At least I was included.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell y'all, I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do nothing. But I don't want you to decide that for me. I want you to be like, hey, we doing this. You want to go? And so I
Hell
can
no.
go. Nah, I'm not going to that. But I appreciate you inviting me. Now get off my phone. That's what I want. Just invite me so I can say no. I don't want you like, yo, man, we had this event. It was crazy. Why ain't you coming, man? I knew you weren't going to go. But still, that's not up to you. What if I was feeling froggy that week and decided I wanted to leap out?
I wanted
there
to
on
leap
some
out,
stuff?
But
yeah.
see,
I can't.
that's when you stop getting invited.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Don't stop inviting me though.
Yeah.
One of these days
One
I
day
might show
yeah,
up.
you
I might
you
feel froggy that weekend. Like, you know what? We ain't been out in a while. Such and such invited us to this. We should go check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean, but
I would look at him like, "Are you feeling? Do you
but
have a
you're on
feeling?"
your-
see,
you're
you be
on
like,
your
oh,
own.
shit, for real?
You're on your own.
And someone be like, oh, you coming for real? As opposed to being like, oh, we didn't invite you because we know you weren't coming. That's not the point.
I mean,
invite me
someti-
anyway.
I mean, sometimes.
I don't want to go, but I want to go. Like,
I want to
I
go,
mean,
but include
some-
me.
yeah, I don't want to go, but just go ahead. We know you're not coming, but we throwing this thing. So if you want to swing through, oh, I appreciate that. No, you're right, I'm not coming, but I appreciate you for
Yo,
thinking about
yeah.
me, knowing I'm not coming. That's dope.
It makes you feel good inside.
Yeah.
The power to say no.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In
It's
that
a
text
powerful
message,
thing.
I can just put in that text message, be like, man, you know what? That was really cool. They knew goddamn well I wasn't coming, but they invited me anyway. I like that. I like
I
that.
can tolerate them more at work.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
next time I
you
see them, I'll be
see?
like, yo, man.
Yo, man.
Yo, like,
you were
like you,
yo.
you knew I wasn't coming for
Yeah.
shit, but you invited me anyway.
Well, but
I
see,
like
but
that.
someone's up, but yo, how was it last? Was it good?
yeah,
right.
see? Now I can
Like,
ask.
yeah.
I can get all the details, but
Yeah.
I haven't actually be there because I knew about it.
'Cause
Instead
you-
of being
you-
like, oh man, we had this crazy thing.
You get all the good stuff.
oh right,
You
oh
get all the
what?
juicy stuff.
You had a
I
crazy
love it when they
thing?
think Taryn's not going to show up, and she shows up, and they're like, "Oh
See?
shit!"
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Isn't
That
Good
shit,
to live with the
that
party.
shit was hilarious.
Like that's a good response to be like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like every once in a while you don't want to be the one that's like, yeah, we know they gonna show up all the time. They here. No, I don't want that. 'Cause then you
That's
take
for us.
Then you take my
Presence.
presence for granted, like I'm not somebody. You know what I'm saying? I am somebody. Say it to yourself in the mirror. You are somebody.
Yes, you
that's
are.
somebody.
You know what I'm saying? I am somebody. Okay. And so,
Baby girl, no.
and so I want to know about the event and not go and then go, yo, how was it? Yo, that sounds crazy. You should have been there. Nah, I shouldn't have. But thank you.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. Next time you do something, hit me up.
Invite me again.
Hit me up again.
So I can say no.
So I can say no. But hit me up again anyway. That's all I want. I got
Man, I'm gonna invite Subway to so many things now.
Beyonce hit me up yesterday. Well, he didn't hit me up. He
Did
said-
he ask you to go on a yacht again and you declined?
No. He was he's having a Halloween party. Right? Now,
No.
he was like, and he sent me things like it's invite only, so let me know if you want to, if y'all want to come. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, good and well, good and hell well, I'm not going to that shit. But I appreciated that I was invited. And that's all I want. I don't want to be like, yo, Halloween party last week was crazy. You should have been there. I could have been, but you didn't invite me. You weren't coming. That's not the point. The point is, if I missed out, it's because I missed out, not because you made me miss out. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't police my fun for me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Allow me the array of fun and let me choose
Just which fun I
at
want.
my leisure. You know what? I don't like these. New deck. That's what I want. So, hey, whatever you got going on out there, if y'all know me, y'all know us, invite us.
Invite us.
I'm not coming.
Well, I might go.
Ray might go.
I might go.
Terrence
Taryn might go.
Ray,
Not really.
Ray is
The most likely to
Yeah.
go.
50% coming.
60-40.
Taryn is 27% coming.
No, 22.
Okay, she
Oh,
got 22.
Goddamn.
He's
I'm
at
one.
about 3.
I'm at one. No, I'm at one.
You got to
I'm
really.
at 1%.
You
It might be a decimal in there.
You got to convince really good to bring his ass out.
now, if she get up to 50, then I'll probably end up going because that's like 30. 32.4.
That's-
I was like, damn, that shit
That's
high.
that's
I might have to go to this
84.2%.
shit. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
84.2%. They going.
Like, damn, I might have to go.
That's a
This-
B.
This percent is high as a motherfucker. God damn.
I
So
gotta get
50,
ready.
30, and then you're the extra. Throws it over 100%. We got to go.
Hey, if you at 50 and I'm at 30, Ray's at 97. He gone.
Oh, I was just saying all of us
Oh,
together.
Oh, both of y'all going? Here come Ray.
Or
bitches.
here comes the what's up, bitches?
Hey, what's up, bitches?
Come on, Weezy.
Like, little place to kick it.
That'd be him,
Look at
though.
you,
Me
man.
and Ray. He'd be like, I
World
can't have
Wide
y'all talking about what happened at the event that I didn't go to. Okay?
See?
I need to be there if y'all two are there. Y'all two not there, I'm not going.
Yeah,
That's
I
basically what
can't-
it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't have FOMO until I have FOMO.
Well, you don't have FOMO
Like-
if there's no FOMO
That's what I'm
to
saying.
get FOMO from.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't have a fear of missing out because I don't care. But then if there's people there that I am in constant,
And I'm like, oh, baby, you should have been there. Oh, my
Yeah,
God, remember
right.
when, Ray? And he's like,
and I'm gonna be like,
Oh, man. Oh, I'm so fucking mad at a lot of events that I missed.
I'm gonna be like, you mother, I should have been there.
Oh.
But I'm glad I wasn't. But like, yeah.
but I'm not glad I wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the conflict.
yeah, see? So it's like then I'll be like 50-50, like, damn, I should have went. Nah, I shouldn't have gone. They can tell me what happened, but I don't want to hit secondhand.
We can laugh about it together. Fuck it, I'll go.
Whatever, I'm just go back and lay down. Internal conflict.
I'll forget it when I go to sleep.
Internal conflict.
You having dreams about it?
All right, the last thing I want to say before we shut this thing down. Shut down, go to bed. Stop fucking street racing.
Oh my God.
Stop fucking
Ray's like,
street
what?
racing.
Where'd that come from?
Because
Other than.
So last night,
Okay.
we went to pick up Mia, and on my way back down Balboa, there is a Shell on Balboa and San Fernando Mission. And I go to Shell because I shop at Ralph's. And so when I shop at Ralph's, I get points off my gallons of gas. And then on top of that, I found out that I can get 25 cents off my gallons of gas because of my Planet Fitness, whatever. Okay, so discounts, gas is
there's
expensive.
a lot of discounts happening.
Yeah, I need.
Gas is $7.24.
I need to.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's not. I mean, we're getting there, but
I want justice.
so discounts on gas. So I go to Shell. So I go to Shell. I pull in. It's already kind of full. And then I pull into my spot. He gets out to pump the gas because he's such a gentleman. He always does. And we're standing there, and there's all these fucking people. And there's children, and there's lowered cars, and the double exhaust or whatever it is, and they're lowered, and there's...
And there's a bunch of babies. Because y'all are like 16. You're babies.
No, they're like 14.
Oh my
And
God,
I'm
they're
sure-
extra babies.
I'm sure some of them are 16 because somebody had to drive. But, like, I was just like, they were everywhere.
Moms, parents were dropping their babies off.
Yes.
And then it proceeded to leave. I'm like, who gonna watch the babies? Ain't nobody thinking of the children.
So you know on that corner how there's 3 different gas stations.
Yeah.
And then there's a liquor store. These
None of
3
you buy liquor.
different gas stations,
All of them
all of them were full
were
of people.
full. There was one that was closed. It was pitch black. They were still just full of cars.
These motherfuckers parked on Balboa in front of the driveway.
To get out of the
yeah.
gas station.
I
Yep.
was fucking pissed.
Like, not just parked
That-
the car there and was sitting in there bullshit.
There
like,
was
parked
nobody in the
and
car.
got out and proceeded to leave this car in the driveway.
That just to block it. Yeah, that just reminds me of my shoe.
Mind you-
my shoe race things back in the days. Reminds me of that
Okay,
shit.
but
Yeah.
mind you, over the last couple months to the last year, probably 2 years, even though street racing has been a thing, now it's getting more and more and more out of fucking control. People are driving into
Dying.
crowds.
They're stupid.
People are dying.
People are stupid. They don't know how to. They no. It's lost its Well, to me, it was a.
You can.
Yeah.
There are tracks you can go
True.
to
Very true.
legally race. Take your asses to the fucking racetrack.
Yeah, but then they got to drive out further and they got to pay. They don't want to do all that.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, look, I'm
Stop
with
No,
you.
I'm with
stop
you.
killing innocent people.
I'm with you. I'm with you. You can go to Irwindale
Yeah.
and get your race on.
Mm.
But they don't. They go to the intersection.
It's so diluted because back when we would do it, only certain people would know where the quarter miles would be in certain places, and they would like text a few people, and then that shit would grow, and then when the cops came, everyone dispersed. That's how
I almost called the cops yesterday. That's how pissed I was.
Now it's just like retarded. Like, you don't even know how to do it right.
Yeah, I was.
I looked up the phone number for Devonshire Police Station. I was about to tip them bitches off.
I was like,
and then I was like, you know what, Taryn, mind your business.
I was like, I bet y'all don't even know what's in the engine. You don't know how. Y'all don't know how to drive it. It's all automatic. Yeah, because y'all ain't driving sticks. Y'all a bunch of bitches anyway.
I was like, man, I'm not keen on snitching, but I was behind her on this. I was like, hey,
Let's get her snitch on.
I already pressed 9-1. Go ahead, press it.
Well, I was going to call 911 for that because nobody was actually racing at that point. I was going to call the Devonshire Police Station and be like,
Just tell
hey,
these
man,
motherfuckers.
you want to do a drive-by? There was another guy who was getting gas on the other side. He was fucking
He was
pissed.
pissed.
He was so
Because
pissed.
he couldn't get gas?
Yeah.
He looked young. I mean, he didn't super young. He was probably our age.
Yeah, he probably was in his
He's
30s.
probably about
But he was like trying to get his gas and
He
go
was
home.
trying to get gas.
Yeah.
He
And I was
honking at
like,
the
I
dude
just
phone.
wanna
I was
go
like, hey,
home.
man, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
would
was
too.
Pissed.
I'm ready to get gas. Get the fuck out of the way.
He thought we were young. Though. We got the guy. He was like, y'all race these motherfuckers? We was like, hey, nah, man, we trying to get gas, bro. Fucking
like-
little kids.
He's like, because I drive a Ford Edge. He's like, I thought you were going to go race that thing. And we were laughing. It was funny, but he's like, these fucking children.
If someone
I was
saw
like,
my Honda Civic, asked me, "Are we gonna
man.
race?"
My kid's in the car.
I was like, everyone asked me to see my Honda. Man, this shit's factory stocked. I ain't racing this shit. What are you talking about? I might drive fast, but
I don't
that's
even
about
have
it.
paddle shifters.
I know, right? Shit.
Oh, my God.
But yeah,
Well,
just
no, it's-
seriously, what's his name? Just lost his son in
Tony
fucking
Baker.
Burbank.
Tony Baker.
He lost his son to fucking street racing
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Burbank. Like, come on,
See,
man.
because the young kids they don't know how to drive those cars. They
Right.
don't know how to do
They
it.
just want to.
They're just driving fast
You
for the sake of
you
fast.
just got your license,
Yeah.
Like, do donuts and.
which
and,
they do in the intersection
but
of
you-
fucking Havenhurst and.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
doing,
but you guys even suck at that.
But they're doing it at an intersection where there's a.
Where it's heavily
elementary
populated.
school
There's a
right down
Yeah,
the street.
it's populated. You want to go to places where it's not, you
Yeah.
idiots.
But
No, I want to do it right on Reseda and Balboa. Shut up. Kill yourself.
Those streets run the same way, but I.
No, I'm not. I'm just throwing fucking examples and shit.
I know.
Sherman Reseda, there, right in the
you go.
middle, where islands are there, and you hit an island, you die. Fucking idiots.
if you ride,
You
gonna
gonna fall.
fall.
I hope you fall hard.
All right, but I digress. I just wanted to put that PSA out there. Stop fucking street racing
Yeah.
And if you is,
illegally, I should say. Go make it legal.
Get
Go
my
to-
own damn track.
get my own damn car.
I wonder if we can make some
Is that
cash
street
if
racing?
we, if
Probably.
we made
No,
this
there's,
track
fucking-
in the valley.
I was gonna do.
Oh my God, we would have all the money.
I was gonna do.
I don't know where
Old
we
ass.
get.
So what you're
that
telling me
Fast
is
and
we need
Furious
a
joke.
racetrack and a Sonic
Race
in the
wars.
valley, and we have all the monies.
We'll get a
Yes.
we get abandoned military base and do race wars for reals.
Oh my god. Fucking Ray living his life a quarter mile at a time.
I wonder how many licenses and insurances you need for that.
Probably
All
And
of them.
waivers.
All of them.
Death waivers.
Uh,
all of
All
them.
of them.
you definitely need waivers.
If you die, it's your fault.
Yeah, you definitely.
Etc. Etc. Etc.
Yeah.
Here, you might need these.
Yeah.
If you race for pinks, that's your ass.
I'm like, hey, after y'all sign the waivers, y'all can race with whatever you want for in here. But
Bicycle,
just sign this.
running.
You cannot.
Just sign this
That's
waiver
gambling. You
that
can't
says
do
that we are not liable. Obviously, I had no idea. They
If
signed
you
this
die.
waiver though. Look at this waiver. It says that we are not responsible.
This
not
waiver
held
is
accountable,
ironclad.
right?
It's
It's
impregnable.
It's a super document.
It's a super waiver.
Yeah, y'all want to race with pink slips? I don't give a damn. I ain't seen nothing. All I did was
I'm
close my
not holding
eyes.
nobody liable for what pink slip or what car. If they drive away like Jesse and Fast and Furious
Yeah.
1,
You know what
it
I'm
is
saying?
not my problem.
I just closed my eyes and waved the flag. After that, that's on y'all. Yeah, so
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, go fetch my car. Go fetch your car.
so racetrack and a Sonic, and we will have all the money. in
Oh,
the
hell
valley.
yeah. Right?
Y'all know y'all want you a Sonic in the
I
valley.
want a
That
Sonic.
shit was
I want a
that shit was
Sonic
fire.
here.
In the valley, right?
Hell yeah.
Happy hour and shit, man.
Shit, I want a
People
Sonic
would
and
be there like-
a Korean yup duck. It's just
We'll
amazing.
be in that bitch almost every day. Man, I wish I could go
Hey.
for something. Sonic right
All
now,
these
let's go.
ideas you're
When I
hearing.
lived up north when I was a living nanny, the kids' school was literally down the street from Sonic.
all,
So you would pick.
And
All
she'd
these-
be like,
all-
yeah, go get something Sonic for the kids after school. I'd be like,
all these ideas that you're hearing are in the patent office, so
Right.
don't play. Don't
Oh,
play.
I was
Yeah.
like,
These are
Copyright,
copyright,
trademark,
yeah,
patent
trademark.
pending,
All of it.
don't you fucking do
Don't
it.
do it.
merely display items, people.
You
Merely
saw
display
what happened when
items.
they put that first Chick-fil-A in the valley?
Oh my god,
Shit.
That was fucking nuts, right?
that shit look like In and Out.
Right?
You know me.
It still does.
it still
the
does.
one
And
on
the-
Tampa, that shit
The
still
one
looks
by the
like In and
Northwest
Out.
Mall?
Every In and Out I've ever seen is like I hate Chick-fil-A, but every In
I don't-
and Out here and up
I
at my
mean,
house,
Chick-fil-A, I'm just
this
saying.
fucking Friday Saturday nights, cars.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And that was great. I'm gonna say that was fucking great.
But I'm just saying, like,
All
the
the
comparison to having the first one in the valley, the Chick-fil-A is packed.
Yeah.
So, but anywho's. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, though, because I got to go to work. Oh, huh, shocking.
Tell me what you do tomorrow.
work.
Working. We'll
Well,
go ahead and work
go
then.
ahead
Go ahead and
work.
work. Go ahead and work.
Well, thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, insight, input on anything that we have mentioned, don't argue with me about street racing. It shouldn't be fucking happening. So
I'll do it for you. Arguing for
you
3 hours.
can like, comment, subscribe, do the thing. Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, follow us.
Thumbs up.
Do all the social media stuff that you're
Like,
supposed to do that they say at
Follow,
the end of these videos.
share.
It's always in the front of the video.
Start
too.
sharing, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all suck. But anyways, you can also
Yeah,
email
y'all
us
really suck.
at meandem03@gmail.com. That's meandem03@gmail.com. But it's been a great episode 67 and all my natural glory. My name is Taryn.
I'm Rain.
And I'm Savoy.
See you next time. Peace.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hero.
Hero's about to get remade.
No. Leave him alone.
Remixed, I should
Leave
say.
him alone.
Talk about the next one. Peace.
Peace. I forgot about that.